are you doing down there? Oh! Hey! Ahoy there! I didn't see you come in.
I saw what you did.
Shut up, Mix. Anyway, man, it's a good day for you to stop by because today on the Thubba Thubba, we got a couple special guests. We got some town legends, in fact. We got my man Infinite and my man D Saint. I can't believe it. So just chill with me. Let's see what happens. All right. Peace. You're fucking weird, bro. We're on the Thubba Thubba with Infinite and D Saint right here.
Yeah.
We are hovering over the waters of the Central District, just kind of getting comfortable. These guys are going to tell us a little story about where they come from. So, Infinite, why don't you kick it off, man? Where'd you get your start in Seattle hip-hop?
My start came from, I'd say Meany Middle School.
Meany Middle School.
The band that we were in, the school band, Mr. Irvin. I'm going to give it up to him first and foremost. He's also friends with our high school band teacher, Mr. Acox. And a lot of people came through there touching, instruments and learning different facets of marching band, i.e., et cetera, et cetera. But
What was the first thing you played?
that's when I stopped playing. Because I made vitamin D in ninth grade, so it was over. I'm not carrying a big tuba on the field. When I seen them scratching at that assembly, and I was like, yo.
You started writing raps about that time?
No, I started writing raps around the 6th grade.
Word.
You would be self in them, huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, with B-Cell. But I was with Daryl Preston first, because Michael Preston is his father, and he was trying to get some music out here too. At one point, Francesca and DMS at the time, they were young. At the time, I was in the 7th grade, and that's the first time I ever been to the studio in my life, watching them do a cut called Rodeo on the Quest.
In 7th grade?
In the 7th grade, I was like 13 years old, because me and Daryl had been trying to rap, but it wasn't, it wasn't our strong. I was still scared to grab the mic, but
That's dope. D Saint, man, where did you get your start?
Oh man, probably around 84.
84?
Yeah, man. I was a shorty, probably about 7, 8, 9 years old. We just used to rap, man, in the halls at school at Lessard, just for recreation, just rap. And then as time went on, we got a little more advanced. At like 10, 11, we take our box, put the tape in the box, throw a beat on it, and record off of that. With the two tape. That was our makeshift studio right there.
Yep.
Right in the bedroom. So.
Was there a mic on the boombox?
Yes, a mic. It's a little built-in mic.
Just kind of stand near the
boombox, drinking 40s, man, foaming at the mouth, smoking weed, just rapping, man. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
That and just the whole hip hop generation. It was crews all around the city.
really
So
it was.
You had to have your crew, whoever your crew consists of. But it was crews everywhere, whether bopping, breaking, tagging, you know what I'm saying, rapping, hitting shops. Be brutally honest. Be brutally honest. You know, that was the way of the jungle back. Folks go hit shops and get Adidas rugby shirts and
Chevy and tell me.
The whole crew's dipped.
Stan Smiths.
And I'm gonna make a comment about the promenade being flattened to the ground.
Yeah.
Beverly's used to be up in there, and in the 9th grade, me and my homeboy Sendo used to jump over the counter and steal as many tapes as we possibly could when they turned their eyes, and that's how we got our collections. The Hard to Swallows and the Chunks and the A-Town Boys and whatever else they had back there. Any tape that looked crazy on the cover, we take them, go play it. But
it was just, it was just dope back then to just have everybody, you gotta have a character. We was real serious about this hip hop though.
definitely.
I mean, everything down to your artwork, your graffiti, man. You'll take one letter and you'll write it 1,000,000 times, that one letter. And you dare to see anybody with that letter. That was your letter.
You got whole sketchbooks filled up with just one tag.
One tag over and over. And you got to be able to do it fast, because that was the thing.
Because you got to be able to catch your tag and be out before you.
And it got to look good.
Yeah.
So it was, that increased the art, man.
Man.
And it was just dope, man. Just loved it, man.
What do y'all feel about like how things are now compared to how they were in the 90s and 80s? What do you feel about these kids?
I think that it was a slow start. I think they went out. I think it was like anything else. You know, you're young, you go out there, you cocky, you feel like you got all the answers to everything, and that has to happen first. I think.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
It's part of being young.
Of course, but then you know, whether it was by force or happenstance, I have no idea. We had a meeting of the minds because now everybody's doing the same thing together. You have old school. I see old school and young people making music. I see
Yeah, you were
E40
on
videos.
Porter Ray's,
Me and Porter Ray
joint.
getting together, for instance. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's
It's
a
like
perfect
I
example.
enjoyed that. I like dealing with them, and I think A-Sun kind of put that on me too. When I started dealing with him in 2013, just kind of, you know, getting out there instead of being mad at him and saying, why y'all doing this and doing that, I just went out there and walked with him.
Hey, you were telling me about a smoke spot earlier today was it behind Vita's house?
I was talking about where we had to smoke because me, and Tid smoked cigarettes back there, and Miss Brown didn't like that.
Miss Brown, who is she?
It's Derek's mom, Vita's
Okay,
mom.
Vitamin's
She was
mom.
like, y'all take that shit the fuck back. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Which became the actual smoking weed spot of the studio for God knows 20 plus years.
20 plus years.
And then we got back by the cars for a little while, but then you know people kind of
Yeah.
gravitate back and forth. But that's how that place.
A lot
came
of
to
like
be.
ideas were probably formulated in
a lot
that
of
spot.
fights,
Smoking and
drinking, smoking, conversation,
creative
deals. A
activity
lot of
going
things
on.
happened. Yeah, a lot of things went down back there behind that house. But you know the whole house itself is a historical landmark to me.
a lot of these new people to Seattle don't realize that little spots like that might just be a garage to them.
The pharmacy, the original pharmacy.
It has a lot of,
sure.
importance to Seattle and to the community here, you know.
Right.
We have monads, you know what I mean? Back in the day, all the breaking is a big part of it too. You know what I mean? I grew up on 24th and Union, and monads was the place I seen a lot of cats go, and you know, the cardboard was in front of the house.
Man.
Always.
Wow.
I mean, this is the hood though, you know what I mean? No disrespect, but it wasn't really a lot of white people around here at that time, you know what I'm saying? No, so
I remember it back in the day. It was interesting being a white dude rolling through here
No,
when I was
it
younger.
really was. Unless you was like dug into the community,
a part of it.
People knew you. Then,
and people
yeah.
knew you. That's
That's
such
how
and
it
such.
always is anywhere.
Right.
Everybody got the one
You
or
know.
two white people on the block.
Yeah,
We had the one across the street with the
Yeah.
cat. Nobody messed with her.
Yeah.
Our whole block was black. But the lady across the street with the cat and the flowers, she with us.
Yeah.
Man, bro, there was this white lady up on next to us down 30th and King, 30th and Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
We used to live, man. Miss Mary, man, she used to be cooking for me and everything, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be outside playing. She like, "You hungry?" Moms always say, "Don't be eating everybody's food."
Mhm.
You know,
But she's
don't
cool,
eat
though.
Everybody's food, man. You know what I mean?
You know?
She come on in. Yeah, I ate your meal. She gave me a meal.
It was the community,
Yeah, but
you
it was
know?
a community. It was unity. And we had a lot of Filipinos,
Everybody.
and Cambodians, huh? Back in the day.
I moved to Madrona, and once you hit 36, it starts turning white. You know what I mean? Kurt Cobain killed himself over that hill
Right.
while we were in high school.
That was the red line back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That was the
right,
red line.
right on the top.
Red
You know what I
line
mean?
then.
Real
Yeah.
shit. So I mean, I came from 24th to there to 31st because my mom got a better job when we had them, and that's when Ezel's first opened too. So I mean, a lot of significant things, a lot of businesses, and the Black Festival when it was called the Black Festival, or you know. Union Gospel Mission Camp. So many characters out of our neighborhood from all around Seattle went to that camp who didn't have no money when we were little kids. And, you know what I mean? You cross paths with different people, different, schools you went to, elementary school. Like Tiz and Note went to TT Minor. I didn't go to TT Minor. They bused me to Stewart.
Well, all the CD kids went north. The South End kids, they either stayed south or went south.
Yeah.
Because they bust
Yeah,
people.
yeah, so-
they did that with us too. It was
Right.
like, because I grew up in the North End,
Yeah.
and most of us went to the South End or went up to
Right.
Lake City, which
Yeah,
is where
yeah.
I ended up.
Yeah.
And that's how you came to meet people.
Yeah.
Like I got a cut with Bud, and Bud went to Mountain Lake, and we went to Seward, and we used to
See, I went to Mount Lake,
See?
and our buses went to Seward.
Yeah, and we used to
So
fight with you guys the other
So we
time.
used to fight. So
All
you got
day.
That busing thing probably was a good thing,
It
even though
was.
it was hard
It
on all of
was.
us because we would be on the bus for 2
Right.
hours
Yeah,
every
But
day
it
after
kept us all
school.
connected.
Yeah.
And so, we did that in Eckstein.
And as we grew, we all went to, you know what I mean? You have, I went left side, Seward, Meany, Garfield. Everybody got their little, you know what I mean, Eckstein, RB, whatever, you know what I mean? And it just shows, like, even with the hip hop, like DMS was mostly from Rainier Beach. I mean, all three of them.
I mean, as with all these new people that are moving here, there's also kids that are coming with them, and they're having their experiences, and they're creating their little smoke spots and stuff now in this city, and it's good. I just want them to know that there's all this history here before they got here, and that
Right.
this is not just brand new.
See, and that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, everybody is quote unquote allowed to have their to have a community. Rather they welcome other people or not. They are still allowed to have a community. The Asians have a community, Jewish bros got a community. You go, you name it. Even the Africans now, the new folks coming through, right? But as soon as the black folks have a community, it's mischaracterized as something else other than just that.
That's an old thing that just keeps happening.
Right, and it's like break them up. You know, so it's difficult now for me when my brother used to live next door, and I might have needed some butter for the week because I'm down. I could go, bro. Let me. Now, bro, where you at? I'm in Auburn. Oh, I can't even get to you, man. This is crazy.
It's like 3 buses and a train.
they're like forced or communities, you know what I'm saying? That they just make buildings and say everybody can move here from wherever. And it's not like I'm trying to say you can't live here, but something was taken away from all of this, you know what I mean? All this building.
Welcome into the community. But invest into the richness that's already in the community and don't just exploit it.
Engage it.
Or look at it as an adversary.
Like you're an adversary, or you know, just something, you know, other than just different. You know what I mean? It's a unity thing. You know, embrace the community.
Word.
And there's so many people from so many different parts of the country that came here at one time, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's kind of fighting for their little space. And when you overlap all these personalities on top of each other, you're going to get this tension, you feel me? And that's where you start seeing this violence pop up throughout the city and whatnot. So I'm not preaching to nobody. I mean, I'm not no angel neither. My thing is, it's all about a respect thing. It's a respect thing, period, across the board. You know, in the music, in the community, because all of our things, everything is interwoven.
Yeah, we share all of this with each other. We share our music with each other. We share
our community love, our art, or however. I mean, we see the same people, but we're used to that. I think people aren't used to us acting that way. You know what I mean? So they feel like outsiders, and that's not what we're saying. We're not saying get out of here. We're saying when you engage us, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a dialogue between the both of us. I'm not forcing myself on you, and you're not forcing your way on me. That's what it is, and that's what we're fighting for, really. So you know, I make music, he makes music, and we try to touch on those subjects, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good segue, because we came here also to make some music. We wanted to talk with y'all and show a little bit about what these two guys think, because I think it's very important to hear that stuff. But they also came here to spit some ill music, so let's do that.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
You know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. DSAINT, you know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. You know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. DSAINT, you know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. The world's at war, don't nobody want peace. We killing ourselves and getting smoked by police. Up in the streets is beef. I feel the warriors grieve. Standing taller than trees, but still falling like leaves. In the streets, capiche. You out here dodging the beast. Maybe dodging them rounds, them 4-5s when it pounds. Another black man down, that's a stripe in your town. In the vital statistics, the murder rate is astounding. But we gotta rebound, rebuild. Going so hard on the field. Open your eyes and get peeled. Game is being revealed. Never will I reveal the heart of a soldier. It's sealed. Runny mouth, ain't no talking that'll get you killed. I stay concealed like a weapon, but I'm productive. Got my hammer, make it dance, you don't wanna touch this. Old school crush this, stabbing with my black fist. My nation's full of G's, they got us on the blacklist. You know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. DSAINT, you know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. You know I'm still living in this cold world. You know I'm still living. DSAINT, you know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. Emancipate your thinking, it's the proclamation. There ain't no explanation, it's money, the motivation. In this life we facing, we steady rat racing. These bullets keep chasing, I'm still a street basing. Free all the bros in sticky situations. Victim of the system, these crooked, these Caucasians. Trying to rape my nation because we pro-black. They trying to kill us all, but yeah, we bounce back. I'm staying on the map, never let my game lag. And yeah, it's a fact, if they attack, I'm gon' clap. I never been a rat, but I still get my cheese. Cowards making pleas, telling on their enemies. We were sticking sleeves, so I had to let you cowards breathe. Used to hustle, same block with the same jeans. Love life, thanking God for the loyalty. Better watch your back in these streets before you get greased. You know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm I'm still living. DSAINT, you know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living. You know I'm still living in this cold world. You know I'm still living. DSAINT, you know I'm still living in this cold world. I'm still living.
I'm looking for breaks. Lil' mama good with the cake. She's dealing with me. I'm all bad. Look at her face. Holding the space. Old school believing the trace. Up on my King TG shit. Nothing but bass. Cruising the lack. Sideways taking them back. Push to the front. Bone thugs first on the blunt. My nigga sticky blood. Deuce 930th bruh. Traded the first. My block wait for the first. Feeling like old dog. No birth waving the purse. Look at the stacks. Ted Cruz serving the crack with Hillary on standby, watching his back. What do we do? Pour the raid, open it up. I gotta get my man straight like the first of the month. Meet at the spot, regroup, lay up the plot. Get the projector, pull the screen down, stop all the dot. It's circulation, circulation. Gee, it's circulation. I done lost in all stages. Pay the cost to be boss and signing off paychecks. Niggas looking for reasons, I'm walking off wasted. Speeding fast with the pressure, I'm losing all patience. Most people cross their arms and leave, don't say shit. Not a preacher or prophet, conservative or racist. I've been trying to send messages, volleyball faceless. All alone on the island, but taking 10 paces. X marks the spot. Get that said I'm a brand newbie in. Connect all the dots like it was just a few, we blew me and you. This fire I admire, it's time we come through. Cause it don't make no sense, don't wait or catch fades. Just keep all the receipts, pay stubs, get bills paid. Circulation, circulation.